Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Wales. And we're still going for the home and away achievement, where we have to take, well, Cardiff, Dublin, and London, which we already have. And we have to take Edinburgh, which we're super close to since the last war against the Scots. We also have to take Paris and Roma, which we're a bit further away from. But hey. We were in a bit of a pickle with rebels running around, tons of English separatists, and the war with the Scots and all of that. But we seem to have come out of that quite okay. Our only relevant rebels are the Scottish separatists over here in Ayrshire, and I think we could just handle them by making the lowlands a state. And coring it, obviously, and then giving it to the clergy, and that should give us enough leeway here at 2.8 unrest to handle that without a problem. Ulster, I'm just gonna slap the clergy on Ulster as well at the moment, so we maybe don't have to handle those rebels either. That means that we can turn down our army maintenance here to save some money to finally embrace the institution that we spawned ages ago. Globalism? No, colonialism. But didn't actually embrace yet. We could also pick quality ideas, but I'd rather have military tech as soon as we get that institution. Same goes to Diplotech and a new idea group. I'm sort of flirting with the idea of taking humanist ideas to handle our rebel idea issues, but on the other hand, we're getting close to not having this easy expansion space anymore into Scotland, into the Isles. Once we take Scotland, the expansion is going to be into Europe, which is going to be much harder anyway, so maybe rebels are not going to be as much of a problem. Now, we're making tons of money now, so I think I'm going to send out a second colonist here. And since... do I get a bonus in settler spread from neighboring province? Is that a thing? Technology, native opportunity, 8 natives, province, penal quality, no. So I might as well go straight to Manhattan with the Hudson Estuary here and colonize that before the, what are they? The Lenape here decide to go back on that. I also put my Conquistador in charge of, no, that's not the Conquistador. The Conquistador in charge of this guy here and have them hunt for the 7 cities again, since the same Conquistador just got his whole 1,000 men killed last time. By running into a stack of native rebels somewhere. Being stupid. Okay, and pause. I can build things. Probably still no good building places for workshops, I assume. Oh, 0.7. It's gonna get insane. No. Knowledge sharing from Paper State. No, Mr. Paper State. I do not need your knowledge sharing. We already have the institution. We just need the money. So giving you money right now would be the opposite of what I need. Idea group, no. Go. Run. Probably can take a claim on the Scots here. And I think the capital Lothian is, well, worthy of taking. We can select a church action here from our Anglican church, but I'm saving up for full 200 church power to grab +1 stability. Because I like having stability. That's basically all the reason there is. I also do like having money, and I don't have enough of it. I want more of it, but we're making 10 a month, so that's pretty decent. Holland insulted me. That's fine, Holland. Yeah. Lenape insulted me. Yeah, they're just gonna die at some point. Spy detection increased because of trading in tobacco. Okay, fine. Did I want to make Yorkshire a state? What kind of state are you? Not a good state. We do have a lot of state slots at the moment, but really, this is not a great area, so let's not do that. Keep going here. Let's hope the Scottish separatists don't rise up, nor do I want the Ulstrians to do it. Yep. People want my condottieri, but I'm not gonna give it to them. Just need money. Some very hot tea. Money. It does make the world go around, but 400. Random people attacking random people. I don't care. Really don't. These new messages. So this cost decreases as the institution spreads through our land, but it also increases as we reduce autonomy in our land. So we're probably still gonna have to get the full 400 before we can embrace anything here. Speaking of institutions, how are the trade nodes looking at the moment? Is the English Channel still the best trade node there is? Total. No, Lübeck is again, that's unfortunate. We do want... Is the next institution already global trade? It might be. No, printing press, okay. We can't spawn printing press anywhere, I don't think. We need to be Protestant or Reformed, yeah. Or North or Southern Germany. So we're not gonna spawn that. It's gonna be alright. Lose stability and loyalty on the nobles. Ugh. Or gain loyalty on the nobles and lose... Yeah, naval tradition loss is fine. Tobacco and Rhode Island. Okay. Can probably grab another claim on Scotland. What's a good province? Hull, 7 development. I think Argyll is fine. 9 development in Iron. Yeah, let's grab that. It is not British culture though, I don't think. No, it's Highlander. So we don't really need it for the Age objective. What we need for the Age objective is... What are you? Are you Highlander? No, you're Scottish. So we need Aberdeen, Lothian, and then the stuff down here. And then we have unified our culture, I think. 300 ducats, about 100 more ducats, give or take. Yeah, see, the price is slowly rising because of the reduction in autonomy. Military advisor died. I do want a new one, I think. Yeah, still want a new one. Just gonna take a cheap one though. Just so we don't fall too far behind in technology and ideas, since we still have an idea group to finish. Get 200 settlers in Connecticut, but that would be a new colony in Connecticut that we would then have to pay for, and would cost like 4 ducats probably. As long as we don't have a settler there, a colonist. Or we could just grab 50 in Rhode Island. I'm gonna grab the 50 in Rhode Island. I don't really have the money at the moment. It's nice to get 203 settlers, but not if you have to pay through the nose for it. Yep. Bit of a lull once again, but that's gonna be alright. How is the trade flowing from here? It's a lot of trade being steered from the North Sea elsewhere. Maybe it's better to steer... I'm steering up here, that's good. Let's just see, how much money am I making for trade right now? I'm making 10.52 ducats. If I were to take this merchant and have it here instead, transferring, 10.52 I said? 10.52. Send him here, transferring. Keep on converting, please. Let's watch that trade income. It should drop down a bit for a second, maybe. No, it doesn't really. 10.54. 5.9. It's pretty stagnant. Sort of the same trade income. 4.9. And we died. Alright, we're dead. Our 144 air rules now, and now we are 10-point airs, 613, okay. Not the worst. France wanting to marry me, I think that's a good thing. I'm not close to declaring war on France for that yet. So the trade currently doesn't make a big difference, but it should increase in difference once the North Sea trade increases, I think. So once we get more colonies producing more money over in the new New world. That's the thing. Getting closer to getting that stability back. Still don't want to make Massachusetts a state. Commonwealth of Massachusetts. No, I don't want your knowledge sharing. Why does everybody have the institution before me? Even though I spawned it. Grr. Excellent development. Burghers, not particularly influential anymore. Declining power of the nobility. Burghers, how do you look at the moment? You're almost happy again. You're not influential, so I could probably give you some land and then make you happy. I think Sussex was the center of trade, right? Did I see that correctly? No, London. Yeah, and Sussex. Okay. So I kind of want to give London and Sussex to the burghers. It's gonna make the clergy a bit unhappy if I take this away, but that's fine. Give me that and give that to the burghers. Making them happy and increasing our trade income, I hope. And the clergy can also give me London, I think. And give that to the burghers. I do always like giving trade provinces to the burghers if I can. Because they give a bonus on trade and you have such a high income from these coastal centers of trade and stuff. Claims on Scotland. No, we don't go. We do have the power. What do we want? East March, Cumbria, Scarborough. I guess it's Hull here. Oh no, I can't claim Aberdeenshire, right? Or Aberdeen, yeah. So let's go for Hull. I definitely want to run another war in Scotland as soon as I actually can. Ah, there's the embracement of institution. I am going to check whether there's a province about to flip to the new institution. Yeah, 97%. It's really not enough for me. I am going to just embrace it. And then I can finally take some tech here. Some more Diplotech, increasing colonial range, military tech, and not ahead of time yet, that's unfortunate. I do want more military tech, that's for sure. Schwarze Reiter are better than Latin Knights, and the Culverin is better than the large cast bronze mortar. The shock pip on the cannon is not really relevant, let's go like this. I have exactly 0 monies. Brabant is no longer a valid rival. That means we can, well, we have to kinda cancel our embargo. And well, I could even ally them right now. Not that I want to. Revoke embargo, yes. And look for a new rival. Who could that be? Denmark, nobody else. Denmark it is! Hello Denmark! And also Denmark, you can then be embargoed. Just for the power production, basically. Not really anything else. We have the institution. We have to stop these pirates, I guess. It's probably better. No, then we'd have to take a loan. So let's have smugglers dominating. Long-term loss in money, but we don't have to take a loan, so it's probably a gain. We can finally purchase an age ability. And what do we have here? Prestige per development from missionary is meh. Institution spread, not institution spread. Trade power propagation is nice because it means our ships in the English Channel will give us power in the nodes leading into that. War score cost with other religions, fine. Blockade and Patrick and Siege is nice. I think I'm gonna take the propagation here. Just go for more money. See what that does to our trade income. 12.45 at the moment. 5.2 now. Maybe just a small increase, but still. And the more ships we build, the more we should get out of this. And I am kind of interested in building more ships. Although I also want a bit of a war chest, as always. Bit of a negative modifier in London, that's fine. I mean, bad, of course, but fine. We have the claims on you. Should we be doing anything else? Fabricating on people or something? Or improving with people? Also already have a diplomat improving with all these outraged people. We're still allied to the Pope and France, even though we're a bit heretic. Just a bit. Does anybody have colonial nations or colonial possessions now? I don't see any. For some reason the colonizers don't seem to be colonizing in the New World at all. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, fine. Let's go improve with allies for a moment. And then he's probably gonna go idle. We have a lot of admin power, actually. We could take admin tech next year. Could also think about getting an admin group. But maybe we don't need humanism. Maybe humanism is just over the top. And I'm not really interested in any of the other groups, I think. How about those workshops, though? Any workshops becoming decent? Not really. Maybe if I'm swimming in money at some point. Let's get more tobacco production. Innovativeness is dropping because it's the new year. Let's go ahead in admin tech. So now we actually gain innovativeness again. Slowly but surely building that thing. We're already getting what of this? Army tradition costs, no, all power cost minus, what, 0.5%? It seems. 100% is 10, so 1 is 0.1, so we're getting 0.5. Here we're getting 0.5 power cost reduction. Wow. This is the most worthwhile of all things ever. Claims, claims, claims. Improving. Holland declared 1 Münster. Still not really in the place where I can declare war on Holland over here for like show superiority stuff, because I don't have boats to get my troops over there. Still kinda would like to get my foothold here in Flanders. They're only allied to Burgundy and Oldenburg. Would be nice to grab that, but we would need to somehow drop our troops off somewhere else. I'm not sure if I can drop off my troops in Ghent and then declare war. I think that black flags them, which is too bad. Conversions, conversions, conversions. As always, I'm looking for something with high unity value and low time. So the best ratio of unity to time, but these are all pretty bad on time. So let's just do Ormond here. Wouldn't mind having more missionary strength. And there are a couple of buttons I could press to increase that, now that I think about it. There should be slightly reduced institution spread, gain half missionary strength, gain a full missionary strength for 10% more monetary cost on the institutions. I think that's fine. The institution spread one I don't really want. It's already slow enough to get institutions, no need to make it even slower. But a tiny increase in monetary cost is going to be survivable for sure. What other idea groups could we be going for instead of humanist? I mean, there's always administrative for the coring cost reduction. Probably not a diplomatic idea group. So it's probably a military one, like defensive or offensive. Which is fine. It's just not insane. Economic, probably not. I like the autonomy reduction in economic, but the rest is just money. So yeah, it's gonna be either humanist or another military group. Ooh, we've become a great power. There we go, Wales. Below Austria, but otherwise we are now a great power. That's cool. That is not bad. I think I'm gonna build up to force limits in boats. Whoa, maybe not, because we have super high force limit. But let's increase that boat count and that money count. When's our deal with Scotland over? 38, so 6 more years. Civil disorder. Oh, we have the full church power. There should be your church power is full warning. I'm gonna gain that stability. Ooh, free stability. Best religion. Eh. Force limit. I'm still saving money instead of drilling. I think that's fine still, since we have to pay for all these colonies. You're idle now, so you might as well instead go to outraged countries. Just make everybody know that we're benevolent. If I were to... I can't build a claim on Flanders. I mean, I could no CB war them, but that's... If I know CB war with somebody, it should be like Savoy. Or somebody down here, like Siena, maybe. Allied to the Papal States, unfortunate. What about Florence? Just allied to Mantua. Because we do need a step into the Papal State for Rome eventually, so we do want a foot down there. I'm not sure whether we have coring range down here, and I'm also not sure whether that's a map mode I can use. Coring range. It's probably not a map mode. I will check that in between episodes. But that might be a thing we want to do at some point. Declare no CB war down here, grab like Florence, and then have a foothold here to get into the Papal State, and maybe here to get into France. Although going for Paris from the north is much easier. What's with my TH today? Than from the south. We can take some more Diplotech, which I will. Settler growth increase for sure. Also take the military tech. Be ahead of time. Good, good, good. And the colonies are growing, and we're doing fine, and the truce time is ticking down, which is also great, so we can get more Scotland. Rebels, the Austrian separatists are trying to spawn eventually. Probably gonna be able to fix that beforehand, but maybe not. But they're not gonna be a giant army anyway, so it's gonna be alright. The biggest issue will be to get our troops over there. Austrian new emperor, that's alright. I still cannot... Can I? Oh, I can. Cool. I'm gonna build like 10 transports here. They do cost us some money, but I do want to actually be able to move units around eventually. Especially if we're considering a no CB war on somebody. Somewhere. Our leader has left us, but the nobility is not very influential, so we could just call a diet, grant generalship, and can I do something for 10 influence? No, 15 is fine though. And even demand their military support, like that. And now we have a general, who's not bad. Finally a decent general. Almost at a good point with the clergy. How do we do this? In 1550 is the next drop off, so that's forever. I'm not sure if I can give them land to put them over 75% because they already have so much land. I can put them to exactly 75% by giving them land. That's good. So let's give them something with high autonomy, like, I don't know, this place. And then I'm gonna be unhappy for a second, but I do want the admin power. So that's fine. I'm actually gonna be quite unhappy. Oh well. Maybe I do make a generous donation here. Yeah. Get them right back up to happy. I would also like the Diplo support from the burghers. So what we're gonna do here is we need, well, quite a bit of influence on them. 35, 36, so basically 40. Do we have another center of trade somewhere that we can give away? No. So what are we gonna do? We are going to press a couple of buttons. Monopoly charters, sure. New World charters, I absolutely want. And now I want another 10. Nah, 15 is fine, actually. Let's do this and demand Diplo support. Alright. Yeah, Scotland, spice, all of that. Give me that button. Thank you. Yep, convert stuff. How are we doing here? Still haven't hit the third. Oh, we need to force convert another nation. Right. I don't know who that could be. It's really a shame that we can't quite fabricate on Flanders. I mean, I guess when I have my transports ready. Oh, you're guaranteed by Holland. That's unfortunate. Maybe you can give me this diplomat, and I can check out what happens here. Oh, you're in the Empire. Bah. They didn't used to be in the Empire. That's unfortunate. So we're probably gonna have to go the Italy route for now. If we do go for our declaration of war that way. On like Florence. And just fight Mantua. How many troops do you have, Florence? It's not that I'm scared that they have more troops than I have, but I am scared of the fact that we only have a few transports, since it takes a while to drive a transport all the way down into the Mediterranean. Florence should be F. Florence. Oh, why can't you stay in the same position? Florence. 12,000 troops. And then there's Mantua. So having, who is there? What about Lucca? Hello to Savoy. Does Savoy protect you? No. Well, hello there. Lucca. Unlucky Lucca. 6,000 troops. So once my transports are done, I might just be able to drive down there and take that. Assuming that I have coring range, which I'll see in between episodes. Send. Wait. You're supposed to be looking for 7 cities, not hang out. There's a thing that it's been in the game forever, the issue that if he runs into land he can't walk through, he just stops exploration. And they just keep on not fixing it. Blah blah. Where are my transports? Give me my transports. Should be spawning soon, right? Yeah, so let's build a 10k army here. Yes. With a leader. And raise up that army maintenance. Oops. Let's not open the console. I don't think you regain morale on the boats, so I'm gonna have to wait until... Oh, come on, you're not done with the boats. Built them the wrong way. That's annoying. Oh well. The auto ship builder is a bit weird with the range and stuff. Yeah. Aid the natives. Get some settler increase from that. Get more claims in Scotland. I already have claims in basically everything here. Sure. Claim it. Let's say 38. 38. So should be able to do a small war in Italy and then come back at the start of the next episode. And then I'll hopefully also have decided on what idea group to do next. Might still be an admin one. We'll see. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my videos? Why don't you subscribe to the channel? Why don't you watch me lose my great power status? And why don't you comment on everything you would like to comment on? The comments are open. I think I'm pretty friendly when responding to your comments. I read them all and I respond to most of them. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time.